Hey guys, we are live on YouTube. How you doing? Thursday night. Welcome to RC Talk, and I've already have some people back here with me, and let's go say hi to them. We have Big Head RC. That's somebody that's pretty rare we see on here once in a while. John Martin, Kurtz RC, and AZ Froggy, and more. Oh, I forgot the RC in his Froggy. And let's see who we have in the chat. Where's the chat? Oh, chat is way over there in the other monitor. We have Kevin Gibbs that's in there. Mr. Beaver is in there also. Radioactive Scale RC is in there. How are you guys doing tonight? Are you ready for a show? Do you want to talk about anything special? Me, I've been busy working and trying to coordinate two different sites for event with a third site with somebody else. So I've been busy coordinating events up the Wing Wang.
Well, JMH, good evening. What's up, Kevin Gibbs?
JMH, I saw your video there with the review and recap of your fun at the RC place. That was cool. Everybody had a blast over there. I'm starting to see more videos this week.
Yeah, I watched a couple this morning.
Howdy, howdy.
Johnster.
Brad will be with us. Brad will be with us, but he will be late. He called. Get your chat before I do. That's crazy. Must be on the phone. The phone seems to get the stream faster than the computers do. I don't know why.
That's weird.
It says I have many more videos coming for the trails. I bet you do. I'm ready to build another small tire rig for the next year. That's good. I'm very happy with that. And I'm glad you told that story, because I keep telling people and they don't get it, why I love the TF2 with tiny tires, or why I actually like driving the CCO2 on the trails. And you knocked it right on the head when you mentioned you even brought your 6x6 to bring on the trail, but it actually stayed there because you ran your small Jeep and you loved it because it was challenging and it brought out the best in you kind of, and it just like pushed you to do even better. And you went through everything, which is awesome. That's why I'm not going to get a TRX4 with portals. I don't think I am anyways, unless I get one very good price. Hey, Shiki, how you doing?
Shicky, what's happening?
Hanging with JD. How you doing? He says, hi, hey, Tank and the crew. RC Voodoo's in there. RC Voodoo also says, I'm all about the small tires now. The BRX1 is straight. Yes, it is a very capable rig, that BRX1. The geometry of it is pretty good. They've knocked a lot of good thing on the geometry of that truck. Some of them have the leaves, but not the leaves, but some of them have links. But driving a leaf truck with small tires is awesome. Like, it's a completely different beast, but it's fun. I find that's my feeling on that. And my son also, he's 12 now, going on 13. And he told me, like, the next truck he wants for him is actually a tiny tire truck. So I got to find one used somewhere for him. Because he likes better a small tire truck than a big one.
At least he knows what he wants.
Yep. Kevin Gibbs, damn right, Leafs. The Jeep is getting upgrades, already working on it. One thing with small tires, you do have to give it a good small pair of tires. So if you have street tires with no big knobs, you do have to put something a little bit more knobby, and you do have to put a soft rubber on there, because some trucks, if you keep the stock tires, they're no good, and then you're just going to say, "Oh, this truck is a piece of crap." But
Yeah.
put a good set of tires on it, and they should be good. Oh,
Uh-oh. Now you did it.
all right. Can I call you later?
No, I think it's busy right now. I'll just take over the show. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to what they call this.
Sorry,
No,
I'm paying attention.
It was the
only
guy.
Eclipse.
Sorry, it was the guy from STRC. So STCRC. So I just had to tell him I was live on my stream.
Is he hungry or wanting to play?
RC Voodoo says Sean BRX1 was freaking amazing, crazy, capable for those small tires. Yep.
That's a nice rig, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
To
And
answer
wait
your
till-
question,
Yeah,
to
go
answer
ahead.
your question, no, Big Head, it's one dog trying to get to the other dog through a gate.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it's hunt.
The what?
You didn't
What
hear all
question?
that?
No, what question did you guys ask?
I asked
He
him
was
on that.
asking if they were hungry or playing.
Hmm.
Because the dogs were, one was
Okay.
whining at the other one.
But wait till you try a GCM racing rig also, like the C-Max or the C-Max 2. Those are just crazy, amazing trucks. They're on leaves. Some of them have leaves in the back and links in the front, or the reverse. I can't remember what it is. I think it's leaves in front, links at the back. Those truck and the way they've done the geometry and the way they handle on the trail is just phenomenal. It's just crazy how they handle.
Cool.
Oh, so RC Voodoo drove Sean's truck all weekend, and he refused to give it back.
Well, what the heck, He drove your truck at Axial Fest all weekend and eventually gave it back.
True. Which one did he drive at Axial Fest? One of his?
Vodacons.
Okay. Cool.
Because it was wet and rainy and terrible weather, and Sean didn't want to run his through all the mud, which is understandable with the detail.
Mhm.
Not only that, but here you go, pack up a truck in a bag to bring back in an airplane. Full of mud,
Yeah, that's true.
So like I
I'll
said, I
give you
can
that
cut
one.
him some slack on that,
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, I'd argue about it.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's why I said I'll give him a pass on it. Otherwise, it's like, come on,
Yeah.
there's no shelf queens here.
Mhm.
Well, that's all any of mine are right now since I haven't been able to get out and do anything.
Hi, Chainsaw. How you doing?
Okay.
RC Voodoo says, "Yep, payback. It was payback time for him. He drove his truck."
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Brett, my useless tool that you said I got.
I didn't say it was useless
Yeah,
completely.
but I figured out other things with it though.
Oh
Okay,
no.
what was it?
I don't know if you've seen it on the last show there.
He got a differential tester. A diff analyzer.
But you know what else I thought about? I can check all the wheel bearings.
The wheel bearing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got when it's starting, I think it's starting to stick. I'll just keep an eye on it.
And what exactly does a diff analyzer do? And how does it work?
You hold the button and there's a cup that goes onto here. And you just hook it right onto your nut or your axle. And just hold the button and it reads out a number. I can get it set up here.
So it goes with vibration, I guess, or something like that?
Resistance.
Resistance?
Resistance.
That's futile.
Yeah.
Bad one.
Gotta be one in the bunch.
Up, Guru.
Guru.
Hey, Guru, are you bored yet?
He always says that and then doesn't jump in for an hour or two.
Yeah, in the chat, he usually says that. I haven't heard that in a few days, though, which is pretty good. I guess he's been busy printing stuff and doing Cricut thing.
Saying mailing out shirts and
He said it today, Tank, just like an hour ago.
Yeah.
yeah,
Man,
he said he was gonna fall asleep.
In the chat, I haven't looked in the chat for, it probably has a lot in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. My last time I saw it was 220 or something like that.
Voodoo said he sold the Voodoocon while at USTE. Some dad bought it for his son who looked to be about 13. And he was stoked. He's happy it went to someone like that.
Okay,
Right
good.
on.
Cool deal. Very cool deal. Okay, there's one.
Oh, you guys got to see. I'm going to post a link of the video. I'm not going to show it, but I will post a link of the video.
Uh-oh.
Actually, I should show it a little bit. Let me find it again.
Show it a little bit.
Yeah, show it a little bit.
And what
It
happened
was
last time?
funny.
I'm in trouble. Well, I thought I was muted.
And of course, I can't find it.
Of course, every time you try to find something, you can never do it. At least
I'll
that's
go
my
in
deal.
I'll go in history.
And I can't find that.
Share, copy.
Uh-oh.
So Trail Critter RC put a video up today,
What?
Oh, I saw that. As long
It's a
as good.
miracle.
and something evil happened in the cave.
Uh-oh.
So
Somebody cleaned it up.
he started off. He's starting off like this. It's black and white, slow motion and things like that. And then he gets to the drawer, opens up the drawer, and it's all creepy and black and white and things like that. And then I'm not going to spoil it, but go watch it. Go watch it and comment on there. See how you liked it. It was funny.
Yeah.
You suck, Tank.
I suck. Why?
I wanted to see what happened at the end.
I'm not going to blow the surprise. But he did that because of what I did on TikTok, or even I did on TikTok, and I think I did it here for one of my shorts. And he did one also a little while back, but now he did this one, which is a heck of a lot better than what I did and what he did on the first time. So it was fun. Hey, Bulgir RC, how you doing? RC Recreation, how you doing? Oh, in May, I think it is. Just wait a minute. Let me go check. I don't want to say too fast or whatever. I got to be careful of what I say. I don't want to say too much. Yes, in May, if you live in Ontario, and after the May 2-4 long weekend, do not book anything because there's a big crawling event coming to Ontario by GCM Racing and a bunch of other people.
Okay.
So if you live in the States and you want to come to a G6 style event, better get ready and come over to Canada, but you'll need both vaccines to cross the border. Unless they eliminate it by that time, I don't know. It looked like used Lexan scissors. Yes, it did. Radioactive says, I watched it earlier. It's a killer. Cool. Beat the Creek is in May. What's the date for Beat the Creek? Anybody know?
I think this one Queenie's going to.
I'm trying to,
No.
I think it's like the beginning of May, like the 5th, like 12th or 15th or something like that.
Okay. I'm gonna look it up. The Creek, Beat the Creek group page. That's on the page. Events. May 14th to May 15th. There you go. 2 weeks after.
Oh, okay.
2 weeks after is the one in Canada. It's gonna be north of Toronto. You've heard it here first. But I'm not sure I was supposed to say it, but I did.
Are you leaking information early there, Francois?
It's going to be at the same. No, I'm not going to say it. Sorry, I said too much already. North of Toronto. That's it. RC Recreation, it's at the same spot we first met. That's the only thing I'm going to say to you. And like that, you know exactly where it is.
So now that I got this set up, Frank, this is what it is. And as you turn it on, it reads you a number. Like I said, it doesn't drop much below 60 because it's still, but you can stick it on your tire with the adapter and check a diff.
Like if it was 4-wheel drive, it needs to, well, 2-wheel drive, it needs to read the same on both sides.
Like I said, there's me holding the other side.
Okay, let go of it. Okay. So theoretically, you should have the same number on both sides if you don't stop it. Or if you stop it.
Yeah.
You had 79. $70. So that one is a little spins easier than the other one.
Well, yeah, it's because the way that my transmission is.
Yep.
You got the bigger gear on the one side.
Cool.
But like I said, you know, with the race car.
And that's true. You could check your bearing, see if there's resistance on the bearing.
There's a front tire. Yeah.
Cool. And how much is a little gadget like that worth?
$80.
80 bucks?
Hmm.
Well,
I'm
like I
just gonna
said,
take my front wheel and goes like this. I'm just gonna go like this on my front
yeah,
wheel.
yeah. Well, like I said, it's a different application
Yeah.
for what I'm doing it for,
Yeah.
RC Voodoo says, isn't that for planes and drone motor mainly?
No,
Uh,
nope.
So that one is for diffs, RC car diff.
Yeah. Differential and torque checker.
RC actives, RC radioactive scale RC says, I will probably be in Ukraine in May after today's event. Sorry to hear that.
Oh, man.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
if you do, please stay safe.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're
But I'm
having
happy that all the events and everything is starting to open up again and the restriction are lifting. So hopefully we're gonna have a good summer this year.
can afford gas.
True. Gas is going up. And just like everything seems to go towards normal, now there seems like we're gonna hit a World War III. Like it's just can't win.
Yeah, I saw a perfect meme earlier.
With Homer
Congratulations.
Simpson? With Homer Simpson?
No, it was just with different symbols behind it. It said, congratulations, you've won against the pandemic. Your prize, World War III.
The one I saw is with Homer Simpson in the bathtub saying, finally, the summer looks bright. And then you have Bart behind him with a chair and it's written Putin's name on it. Crazy. Oh, what'd you bring out now, John?
No, I'm just packing it up.
Okay.
Cool.
John's been
Yay.
buying some cool gadget, especially balancers and things like that. Oh, you put the axles on?
But one so far, I got the other one to do.
You're also okay.
And that's gonna be so much nicer. I've got to remount the upper shock section to bring it out a little bit so it's smoother. But instead of having the big drive axle under there for right now, it'll have a regular axle.
Good.
Regular small non-powered axle.
And those are not locked, right? One
No.
turns independently of the other one?
It'll turn a lot nicer than what these were, because these were locked up.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Now, if that trailer is too low, you can always put it on the bench.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this will work.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think Brett will be able to hide behind it if he puts it on the bench.
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
Kurt is talking too much. We got to ask Kurt something. Okay, Kurt, what speed have you broken so far, or what RC have you broken so far on your channel?
Speed was 111
Which with which car?
with my Typhon. I stretched out a Typhon.
Okay.
Nice.
Car that I broke. I haven't broke anything in a while.
And what have you done with the Traxxas so far, the Fortec? Nothing?
Nothing. No, I'm kind of waiting. I'm gonna tear it apart.
You hit a curve, didn't you?
I slid across the,
It was on the roof. Last time you used it when you ended up driving, whatever, 60 miles an hour on the roof?
Yep, and it's sat since.
Okay.
Hasn't moved. Mad at it.
It didn't behave itself, huh?
Nope. It's
That's
it's in
probably a
timeout.
record.
Ooh.
That's probably a record too.
Kevin Gibbs says, I forgot who's building it, but I've seen a quad axle king hauler being done.
Yeah, I've seen a couple pictures of those recently myself, in a couple of the different groups. It looks sick.
Huh.
I just trying to find the right length drive shaft for the big truck and get that situated, but that'll have to wait till after I get back from Vegas.
There's so many questions my son asked today about the war and about who's Russia and if the war starts, what's going to happen and things like that. And we started talking about NATO and then just confused the hell out of him. Okay, who the heck is NATO? And then we start like trying to talk to him about that. Sorry, we're going a little bit off subject, but it's a little important not to talk about it. I find not to stay quiet. But I'm not going to talk too much
all
about
those
it.
questions for me when we get done today in the after show. Because I don't know what NATO is either.
You don't know what NATO is?
No, it's some kind of organization that agrees upon some laws or something, right?
Yeah,
It's NATO nations.
Why is it so? I didn't pay much attention to teachers.
there's 30 countries that are in it. And the 30 countries basically govern some rules to help the smaller countries and to help that nobody's going to do anything bad to those other countries. They're like a little big brother.
Oh, okay.
Basically, NATO is the United Nations.
Yes.
Okay.
Another branch of it.
It's like I said, that's their military force.
What is that? AZ Froggies? Is that a trailer or something?
Yeah.
It is his trailer.
Good Lord.
How tall is it? 5 feet almost, I think it was.
It comes up to my armpit. Give me a minute and I'll measure it as soon as I get situated here. And I find my tape measure.
Like his truck is about 40 inches and
No,
his
frame rails are 35 inches. It's basically the same length as the shelf up there, or as the width, the length of a freezer chest. And then the trailer comes up to my armpit. So where's my tape measure? I gotta find
Hey,
that.
Guru, how you doing?
That's huge.
You're muted, by the way. Galaga. I used to play that game, Galaga, when I was younger. I spent a lot of quarters in that friggin' machine trying
Yeah.
to kill those aliens.
How y'all feel today?
Oh, we're doing good.
Too bad just actually getting home from the track.
I think you said quarters. Y'all don't use quarters, do you?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Come on, look here.
Quarters.
Hey, Curtis D, welcome in. Curtis D, welcome in.
Well, hooey.
So Voodoo, did you watch Trail Critters video with his black and white video? It was pretty well made.
Yep, let's see.
What is that number for? Kurt, what's that number?
That's for Keith.
Oh, for the bearing kit?
Yeah,
Not
that's
the
the
bearing,
bearing.
but
Oh, let me check it out.
little
Yeah.
Bearing carrier.
the
Yeah.
bearing carrier.
What is that on here?
Yeah.
It's in the chat on the Zoom.
At Amazon?
No, but that's Traxxas main number. You can type that in Amazon and it'll pop up.
Okay. I just looked on it. I couldn't find it. I put bearing carrier and it just all, knuckles and all that shit came on.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Amazon.
Yeah.
Flash
Show you
4x4.
what you look for.
You got to ask
Yeah, you have-
Guru how to search stuff in there.
You gotta put slash or stampede 4x4 spur gear bearing.
Okay.
Carrier bearing.
Yeah, I put 4x4 stampede bearing carrier and just all that other shit being popped up.
It's easier to go to AMain, click on the car you're looking for, then click on the parts and bam, you get all the parts for it.
And big head, this is right around 4 foot tall. Plus another
Crazy.
3 foot for the truck.
Crazy.
It's a trailer you're working on?
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah.
You actually get the bearing, which you're not going to use. You have a new one, and you get this
Right.
this with it.
Yeah. He's got a big
Traxxas
bearing,
looms.
thicker bearing.
Oh, I gotta click this.
Says in the Traxxas numbers right there.
Yep. TRA 6893X.
Yeah,
And it is in stock and usually ships within 24 hours
it's only $5, so she
Yeah.
won't get mad.
Yeah,
with
they're
a
pretty cheap.
$199 flat rate shipping.
I was trying to,
I'll
I
get-
found one without the bearing, but it was $6. It didn't make sense.
Yeah, I
I'll
know.
get 2 of them.
Stupid.
It's like you get a free bearing with this one.
Like, thanks, Kurt. I'll have to go see the UPS driver anyway at the UPS store when I return it. It's the wrong code. That's why I took 'em
Recreation
anyways, so.
says, cool. Recreation says, I enjoyed the Trail Critter RC
Just
video.
buy another
back in the
car
day."
that it fits.
Yeah, I got another one, but it's hers.
Well,
Why my car ain't running? I don't know.
Keith, mine's doing the same thing yours is doing, eating spur gears.
Yeah, mine stopped. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's true. What Radioactive Scale says, Ukraine is not part of NATO, and that's why we're not going to attack them. But we are going to boycott, and that's what the parliament here is doing, is stopping buying stuff from Russia because they're picking on smaller guys. Kevin Gibbs says, I've been rocking with the wrench lately, but usually plays video. Yeah, don't rock too much with the wrench. Hey, last time you worked really late and you were out for almost 2 days.
Yeah.
Too much with the wrench.
4 hours. Take a break, buddy.
Kevin's been doing a lot more work on stuff than I have recently, that's for sure.
Who's this? Kevin?
Kevin,
Kevin, yeah.
Yeah, his Jeep's looking cool, man.
yeah, it is.
On skull heads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's another sneak peek of Trail Critter Slasher video.
You're not nice, Frank.
I'm gonna go
It's
watch
a-
it now. See ya.
It's a
Yeah.
slasher video.
George.
It's up at 34 view now. You got to bring that up. Kevin Gibbs says that was a 9-hour day. If you guys want a shout out, don't forget to write shout out in one word into the chat, and it will give you a shout out and show people your link. So don't be scared of doing that. Oh my God, John left. He's still there, but he left.
Yeah.
He went. I saw him going like this.
He's
Mm,
hiding.
Just like Guru did. He did a shout out. So Guru, did you finish all your wine glasses for the wedding? How many glasses did you have to do?
Just a dozen.
Oh, that's not bad.
I was done by the end of the after show the other night.
Cool.
Okay, hold on. don't think I
I'm
saw
gonna have to do like our buddy in Alberta and send you my logo so you can do my t-shirts and sell them off to people if they want some. Guru is going to be the place to go instead of Teespring. You're going to have to order to get some people to work for you. You're going to have to get your kids,
kids.
get it lined up. How old are your kids? Like get them lined up per age and say, okay, your job is this, your job is that, your job is that. Let's go, let's work.
What's her name? Kathy Lee Gifford on.
Okay.
Oh. Y'all had a new addition.
Oh, did you get a new edition?
Uh-oh.
What'd you
Yeah.
get now?
What?
To the chat.
Chat?
Yeah. Y'all talking about me. I only put up like 3 or 4 little memes today, bro. Y'all was writing whole books.
Well, people were asking questions, and so I replied best I could.
You mean
I'm
that
sorry
right
I missed
there
last
that
night. I actually
says
fell asleep.
you can't sit 222?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guru can't complain about somebody using the chat a lot.
Huh?
You can't complain about somebody using the chat a lot.
I didn't complain about using it.
Mr. Number One chatter.
Yeah, Mr. Number One chat.
Yeah.
I heard y'all, he said he was bored. I didn't say I was bored. I asked y'all what y'all was into.
Yeah, I thank you, Kevin Gibbs. He did buy a T-shirt from me from Teespring last Christmas, the Christmas before. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And I also bought something from me, my wife, and my son, and I wasn't satisfied. I really wasn't.
Oh, Teespring, gotcha. I was about to say,
Yeah.
I'm not on.
Well,
But Kevin Gibbs said he'd rather buy from Guru than Teespring.
Oh, I appreciate that. Oh.
Well, I can't find Jake's channel.
No, I'll put it in the chat again.
RC.
Trail Critter RC.
I know I'm putting in Trail Critter, but it keeps coming up Trail Crawlers.
You put the link in the
Quit
chat.
being lazy and type it all the way in.
There, it's in this chat. I can put it in the other chat also.
I'm not fucking typing it all in, motherfucker.
Okay, look in the other chat then. Look in the. You're not gonna type it in.
Yeah, I'll use this one.
Did he just call me a motherfucker?
No, Guru.
I was saying I was
Guru
big.
that.
Nick Baker says, I thought I was the number one chatter in the live chat. Well, is Nick in there also in the
No, he's
chat?
in that. He's in that other.
uh,
What's that other chat room or chat thing or
Okay.
Discord,
core? Yeah,
Discord, yep.
Discord.
yeah,
Discord?
Nitro.
Yeah, I left that.
I
Yeah,
think they kicked me out.
yeah. No, I don't see anything for it either.
They kicked you out. You were in a group and they actually kicked you out?
Inactivity, I guess.
Yeah.
No.
No, yeah.
Well, Guru really likes the memes. Guru usually replies with memes. So
Yeah.
where's Dennis?
When
That's
I
a good
reply,
question.
when I reply with words, I'm not usually nice. So I'd rather do it with a meme and let you draw your own conclusion.
Okay. I have no idea where Dennis is. Do you know where Dennis is, Guru?
Nah, I just woke up.
Okay.
That was what I put in the chat a couple hours ago, falling asleep.
Bubbles says, "What's up, guys? How you doing, Bubbles?"
What's going on, Bubble?
Nick Baker says, "Nope, I'm not on Discord."
Oh.
Yeah, we're on this app that's called a WhatsApp app.
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp? Yeah, not no up, just WhatsApp.
That was funny.
Are you finished watching that video?
Yeah.
More exercise.
I'm mad at him. I could have used that part.
Oh, wow. It was serious.
Man, you could buy 100 of them for like $5.
Man, I could ship shit for free.
Shipping costs more than what they
Right.
pay for them.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to go watch and see what you're talking about. That ain't fair.
Jay's RC, what's happening?
What's going on, Jays?
Stop it, you.
Well, this will make this a little bit lighter too. That'll be nice.
Yep. Get my window back. I was replying to another chat.
Go. Cool.
And Nick Baker says, "I've heard of it, but never used it."
Yeah, it's something you'll probably never use.
Probably better off.
Yeah.
Just like me on Messenger, I'm part of two other groups for RCs, and pretty much the same people are in the same two groups. So like I'm there. Why did somebody else create a second group? Like you didn't like whoever was managing the first one, creating another one and invited everybody off the other one. Like, come on. But it's crazy in the past 2 years how I've seen a lot of people come in the hobby because of COVID, but also a lot of people stayed, but some people did leave. So it's kind of interesting how everything is evolving. Hopefully a lot of people are going to stay.
I see people selling groups or a bunch of their cars saying it was fun while I was, not working, but now I'm working.
Okay. And I'm happy I'm seeing more people taking walks with their RCs. And Aaron's from RC Spark, his wife actually did that the other day, and she did a video. She went in the woods with that RC and she really enjoyed it. And a lot of people should do that. And it is relaxing when you just go take a walk and you bring your RC and you just clear your mind and just worry about where your truck is going. It just clears your mind right out. It's fun.
That's what I like doing with these things. Just go cruising around.
Yep.
Yeah, just don't do what Tony did the other day.
What did he do?
Go through ice.
Oh. I saw that and I commented on his video. Half the car went missing. The only thing you saw was the two wheels.
Yeah, that must have been a chore to get out.
Hey,
If you look for the scale transmission, if you look at, man, what was that site? Some people don't like it, but Wish, look on Wish. Somebody picked one up pretty cheap a while back on Wish. And sometimes they do come on special, but you got to be quick.
Wish you never brought the Wish up.
Oh,
I've never used it.
Buy
You'll
clothes
see
on it.
You'll see your stuff in about 6 months.
It's like being good.
Do not buy shirts on it.
Do not buy anything from GearBest anymore, eh? GearBest is bankrupt, so don't buy a thing there.
What is gear best?
GearBest was like an Amazon of China or Japan, kind of, and you found all kind of stuff there. All kind of stuff you found on GearBest, but they went down under. But it was a Japanese site.
Yeah, he was getting his same. He was. I guess we was right on the same street corner, Dennis and I. And that's the corner. I went down at 6 and just woke up.
Hmm.
I think I went down at 7:47. I went down like one too.
Oh yeah. Nick Baker says take towing strap with you when you go for a walk, because he's got a 5th scale. So yeah, you almost need a tow strap for that, like a dog chain.
Needs another whole car to tow back.
But I've seen so many people with that. It's just a dog leash, and they actually tie it to the front bumper, and they walk their car all the way up to the track. It's kind of cool seeing them.
Yeah.
They don't carry it; they just walk their car to the track.
Well, it just depends on how many people are around us. Hell, half the time I just turn mine on right at my table and just drive it to the track.
Okay.
Yeah, but are you allowed to do that? To drive your car beside the racetrack to the track?
Yeah.
Okay, because some places don't allow you to drive the car other than on the track.
Yeah, we drive them to the. Some people drive them to the track. I drive them right off the track, right to my table.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see that, Frank.
No. I'll
Yeah.
spot like you. So you're actually
There's-
taking 2 racks.
Yeah. The truck is on top of one set of shelves. The trailer's on the next one.
And those are 48-inch rack or 36-inch racks?
36.
36-inch rack. Okay.
So, yeah, it's going to be a beast.
Cool.
Makes it easier to store right now.
Nick Baker says, I'm running a 4S battery with a 4S steering servo on my 5T. Why the heck would you need a 4S battery to run a 4S servo? That's friggin' strong.
It's a big car.
Yeah.
I have to watch the voltage because I have a T/B servo. I have no idea what that is. Wow. Is your 5T gas? It must be gas. I don't think they do make conversion kit to convert it to electric. I've seen some. But there's one year somebody wanted to trade me for a Wraith, and I had a Wraith and I just got it, and he wanted to trade me for one, and I almost did, but I didn't. I sort of wish I did, but my son just got it. I got it for my son, and he liked it, so I didn't want to get rid of it. But I have no place to run a friggin' gas engine, even though I live in the country. Like, I don't have that big of a property, and if I go somewhere else, I'm going to be on somebody else's property driving something that sounds like a motorbike.
Oh yeah.
So I'd rather not. And that's the main reason why I don't have a 5T. It'd be fun though. The gas engine, the big one, it'd be cool.
There's Queenie.
Winnie.
Queenie's there. How long do you think it's going to take her before she starts singing?
Can't say it like Kurt says it. Queenie.
Quinny,
Yeah.
Quinny.
Trail Crawler RC's there. AZ Froggy's looking at what to do next, I think.
I set one of the, I got another set of the toolboxes, one of the optional ones from the night haulers. Opens up and
Okay.
all. I'm seeing how much it'll fill up behind the gas tank underneath the sleeper.
Cool. Did
That'll
you
work
finish?
real good.
Did you finish fixing the Winnebago?
No, I actually have to order something for that so I can do it correctly. The
Okay.
chassis rails I have right now are for a dual rear axle setup. I need a single rear axle setup.
Cool.
So I've got to get the correct frame rails because these won't work. I'm not going to try to re-drill it.
Cool. Green Frog's in the chat. Tony CCXRC's in there.
Was he wouldn't be here without Jack, right?
Yeah,
I
where's his
think so,
daddy at?
yeah.
Yeah. He called Jack a dork the other day.
No.
That's
It
not
is.
nice.
It is when you get it from CCXRC.
All right. That's good for right now.
Queenie's singing again.
Says, there you go, saying just because you brought it up.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry I brought it up.
Great.
Oh, no.
Now my ears are bleeding.
Ouch.
And here's a aftermath of what happened. If you want to see more, go see the video.
Nice.
What happened? I missed
He's
it.
showing clips from Jake's video again.
I
Oh,
showed a clip from Jake's video.
it's a good show. Good video, guys.
It's only a 2-minute video, but it's good
I
video.
I think Brad will like it the most.
Man, yeah, you'll hear from him.
I wonder if he did chat on it. Let's go see. I'll go see if he did chat on this.
I never said anything on it. How funny. How sad of mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I
Radioactive
said
scale.
Tony says he's been watching for a while. He's processing orders.
Oh, yeah?
Wow. Getting some good orders through there, huh? Looks like a cool ramp you made.
No, Brad didn't watch it yet. Well, he didn't comment on it yet, so.
Okay.
So Keith, you must be mad that you can't finish off the Stampede.
I'm just hoping it part comes in before my other special thing I got.
No.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Now you got to build that Tamiya kit. Figure out which color you're going to build it.
I'll paint it. Yeah. Well, kinda. I'm gonna do the what you did there with the salt. What's that called? Fatina.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna do different colors though. Probably gonna put cream on it or maybe an off-white first and then black and green.
Make sure you buy polycarbonate paint for it. Don't use paint from the hardware.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use paint from the hardware store.
It's called patina.
Patina,
What did I
polycarbonate.
say?
Patina.
Patina.
He said Queenie real cool, and now he's correcting everybody's vocabulary.
I just want to make sure he doesn't go to somebody else and say,
And you know what that
Patina.
patina is?
they're
Patina.
like, who the fuck are you? What are you talking about, crazy man?
But what's nice with the polycarbonate paint, you can buy just one paint, like a gray or a black, and just paint the outside of it real quick. Once you've got a small layer, of that paint, then you can use any other paint on it. They usually stays
Oh,
on.
yeah. Okay.
It's that first coat that needs to stick on there, and then the other paint usually sticks onto the polycarbonate paint. Then you can use a TS, and that's what I've done on the other one, is actually use a TS paint after.
Yeah, because I don't know if do they even make that rusty kind of paint in polycarbonate?
No, and that's why on the other build, I kind of went silver on the bottom underneath, and then you take the protective film, and then I put a clear on the body. So I went
Okay,
clear,
yeah, I can use a clear.
and then I used a brown on it, the brown that looks like rust.
Mhm.
I use that like that. If ever it gets scratched all the way through, you're going to see the brown, then you're going to see the silver underneath.
Right. I'll probably put a clear on top of, take the plastic off, put a clear on it then.
Yeah. And you got to remember to take the plastic off when you paint.
Yeah.
But that means you're going to need to make some window masks, some new window masks for the inside and the outside.
Yeah, I do that.
But if you take your time and you take an X-Acto and just cut the first layer of that window mask and keep that window mask template, it's very easy to do in a second one. I believe I showed that on my video, how I've done the second part of that window mask.
I wonder if you could take an X-Acto and cut around the windows and take the plastic off and just leave the plastic on the windows.
Yes, you can.
For
yes,
the
you
outside.
Can. I've done it in the
That would
past.
stick too.
Yes.
Yeah, I might do that.
If you
But
care,
then you still might get some paint from the edges.
Yeah, underspray. I'm probably going to cut the front windows out anyways. Front side windows, they're probably going to be cut out. I'm going to put an interior in it. So,
Kurt, you gonna tell him there's no such thing as underspray?
underspray.
Underspray. Is that what he said? I wasn't listening.
Yeah, John
Yeah.
said underspray.
It's underspray.
It goes under the tape.
Yeah,
It's underspray.
Oh, okay.
it's underspray.
I thought it was overspray.
No, overspray would be over the tape.
Underspray would be under.
Yeah,
You go
underspray is under
under
the
it.
tape.
What
over.
if
Or sleep under it if you try to cut the plastic off.
What about if you spray under the tape and over the tape at the same time? What would that be called?
Right on the tape.
It's an over under.
Called a good job.
Nick Baker says, I'm debating on my next kit between the SEX6 TKI 2 or the Lozi 5B.
All too big for me.
S6, does it come in a kit?
No, the SEX6 does not come on a kit yet.
And the 5B is discontinued.
But you could buy it and then take it apart and put it back together.
Yeah.
Not the 5B. Losi discontinued the 5B. The 5B has been discontinued for about a year now.
Oh, yeah.
One of the shops here in town actually still has one in stock.
I bet you if you said what that town was and where that shop was, he wouldn't have it too much longer.
Hobby Bench, Glendale, Arizona,
You're doing.
If you're looking
43rd
for
Avenue location, not the 19th and Northern.
So if you're looking for a 5B, go with that place. So I'm going to be creating an event called Tough Truck Challenge, which you guys heard of and seen before. But I'm going to have a challenge on there. Your rig better be waterproof because we're going in the creek. It's going to be called the Creek Run.
Interesting.
One of those up here, beat. is it
Beat
called
the Creek. It's called Beat the Creek. But my event is going to be called Tough Truck Challenge because I'm going to have pulling. I'm going to have tug of war. I'm going to have, you got to do a creek run. and a bunch of other things.
You gonna have that samurai? I mean, the, not the samurai, but the sumo wrestling?
Yeah,
That was
sumo
pretty
wrestling
cool. I
at that
like
event.
watching that.
So I know some people,
Oh,
like
okay.
if you have a dollhouse truck, they're not going to put it in there. But I might have a class especially for the dollhouse trucks. We'll see. What I don't like sometimes, in some people with the dollhouse trucks, some people don't care and they just like bang on them. And I tell them, don't bang on people, because if you bang on, I want you to go against them and then start pushing and not banging. And as soon as they start banging, I pull their truck off. And I said, okay, you're out.
Sumo,
Yeah, for the sumo.
yeah.
So Tony says, well, the Lozi 5B. Tony had one a while back. He sold it, I believe.
I think so.
He did lots of videos with that in his backyard where he lived at the other place.
Just a couple. Nick, I'd have no clue for shipping. You'd have to talk to them about that.
They make enough commission on it. They'll ship it for you for free. Just tell them Tank said you'll ship it for free. Just tell them that.
Yeah.
Say, who the heck is Tank?
Yeah. Yeah, Nick, you know the guys there at Hobby Bench, how they are, so who knows?
Yeah.
And I believe, oh, what the heck was his name? Not Rick, but the other guy, the bald-headed guy, Nick, tall, bald guy. He's no longer there.
Okay.
It's all a bunch of young kids that think they know everything, but they know jack squat.
Call me young.
Huh?
So don't call me young.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh,
You're an old fart like the rest of us.
Oh, I went to the local hobby store with Great Hobbies, and man, there was a lot of new kids there. I did not recognize a lot of people. And all the veteran guys, they weren't there. And I said, well, where's he? Where's he? Oh, he's not here today. He's not here today. I said, oh man, it's
Yeah.
hard trusting talking to a small guy or a kid that barely knows anything. But some of them are pretty smart, but some of them I just don't want to take my chance.
yeah.
I listen to them when they're talking to other people and I gauge it from there.
True.
And yeah, no.
Hey, Brad, how you doing? Welcome in here.
Yeah, my knees are killing me. I had to lay down and it's still killing me.
Oh yeah. Legs problems.
Knee problems like always, but they're just worse today.
Oh yeah. Do you take any pills for pain relief or muscle release?
I take them at night before I go to bed because I'm only supposed to take them once a day.
Okay.
Weather, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, the weather's getting bad again after having 2 days in spring weather temperatures.
I know it didn't even, it's like 30 out here.
Oh, come on, you're not supposed to go to 45 to 23 and 2 inches of snow?
No.
We're supposed to possibly get 4. And we're not supposed to have a quarter of an inch of ice from icy rain before that snow comes.
Well, just think about it. If you get ice, you go skating. If you get snow, you go skiing. So it's all good for you.
what is this snow substance you guys are talking about?
Yeah, well, you have to go to Northern California to get that.
Hey, I can look out, or when it's light out, there's snow out on the mountains to the north of me.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
After the
Kurt
weather
knows
last
snow.
night.
He's just not in the right place of California.
We had it
Oh,
on the
he's in the
hills
right
by our
place.
work. It's cold. Been 28 degrees this morning.
Yeah, it was 35 here.
It's cold for here.
Yeah, it hasn't got out of the 30s here.
Yeah, it was in the 30s, and wind picked up. I was at Walmart today. I wanted to bring up something about I just saw a couple of new things that look better quality than of their usual stuff, but they're on the small size of these cars. And they say they do like 17 plus and 20 plus miles an hour on, and one's like 1/32 scale, and one's like, I want to say 1/24 or 1/28 scale. They're supposedly really quick. And they're not that expensive. I mean, I don't think they have digital proportion, but those speeds alone are hobby grade for something that small. You know? Something Frank would have fun with inside to jump at them. Little ramps. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I'm trying to save some pictures here, Brad, to actually show you or send you. Basically show you. But for some odd reason, my phone is not sharing to the drive. So what I want to do. Thing.
Oh, the company's called like Crazy Fast or something like that, with spelled with an E instead of a Y.
Oh yeah.
And one of them, the little one I was talking about, that's 17 plus. It's called Crazy something 2.0. The buggy that I told you about, the little bigger one, that one has a front strut suspension. You see a little spring in the front.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Brad, did you see Jake's new video?
Yes. And I made a comment. He did that off his CCO2.
You made a comment? I didn't see your comment. When did you watch it?
I watched it this afternoon.
Oh yeah. I
RC
looked for your
Recreation was
comment.
asking. That's why I asked.
Okay.
I watched it because you sent it to me.
That's true. I did send it to you. That's true. I remember that.
So Frank, if you're ever in a Walmart, maybe they'll have it at your Walmart, the little cars I'm talking about.
Okay. And you saw that at Walmart?
Yeah. To me, they were totally brand new stock I've never seen in their stores before.
Okay.
But they have speed. Those little things are having speed of hobby grade cars. So, and they're tiny and they're on the small side. I mean, something that's 1/32 scale doing 17 plus miles an hour, it's going to be hard to follow in your house.
It's going to be hard to control.
Might be a bit much.
Yeah.
Something to chase the cats with.
Yeah, something John's going to do to chase the cats around.
That's my DR28.
And then you know what? And then you make a ramp in front of the cat and you jump it over him. At those speeds, you should be able to jump over them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm too worried about the dog driving it.
Yeah, and Chewy choking on it, which I would never like to see.
Yeah, my cats run from it. Or my dogs, I should say. The cat.
Yeah, but something
Mama
that
cat chases it.
the small one, a cat might be interested in. Some cats might be interested in because it's like a mouse.
Yeah, Mama likes chasing it. She would chase it outside.
Oh, come on, you're not supposed to.
You know, it was less. I think it was like $20 for that one and $30 for the little bigger one.
What was that, John?
You're not supposed to have a remote control mouse for the cats?
I think I've seen remote control mice for cats.
I grab their mouse toy with the DR28 and I'll drag it around the floor and make them chase it.
Well, there's an idea for you for something that's that fast.
So Brad, we were talking in the chat about your new logo. For
yes,
your
everybody
channel.
loves it. I say thank Frank. I give you the benefit for it because you did it.
Cool. Thank you very much. And Kagan came out with a few other logos for your other YouTube channel if you want.
Oh, actually, you told me to erase it and I did.
Yeah, you deleted the account off your phone, but it's still there. But see there, Ask Brad.
Yeah. Brad, ask Brad, keep calm. And that keep calm is from that would be something that Jack would have said.
There's a Brad K. keep calm and ask Brad. There's another one, ask Brad.
Webster's quotation, facts, and phrases. Now that one's funny.
And
Just Google it.
just Google it with a thing. Don't do it, but you can add, like, don't do this, but do this. Like, ask
Yeah, it
Brad.
should be
Yeah.
underneath. Ask Brad instead.
Yeah.
You don't like the Webster one? The Webster one's my favorite.
Yeah, the Webster one is good. Yes.
The Webster one's funny as hell.
Yeah, I found that one in the, and put that in the app along with the Google with the crossed out.
I don't know if you guys just like to tease me about the facts I put out, or you're just enthralled that I know stuff like that. I don't know. But I understand the funniness on it all.
And that's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a Brad
And that's
fact.
a Brad fact.
Yeah.
Look at Webster's.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, it'll be in the dictionary, Brad fact.
Jay's RC Expedition is asking a question for you, Brad. Is Brad talking about those tiny RC cars at Walmart is selling that looks like X-Mod cars?
If they say crazy on them, one's called Crazy Dune or something like that. So they have a different names to them, but they crazy is in the name. I that's all
look
I
at
remember
Guru.
for right now. But
Look what Guru has on his hand.
I did see those, but it's not what I'm talking about.
They're even smaller than that.
No, there's not. It's not even that company.
Okay.
What does that run on?
The one
Guru?
I'm
Just
talking
an
about
A?
that was 17 miles an hour is a little bit bigger than a bit bigger than the one he was.
Two double A's, two double A's,
Two double A's.
two double A's, and it was only $10.
No, the ones I'm talking about are 19 and 30.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would think as far as small scale is concerned and the speeds they're producing, I would say those are on the hobby scale side, hobby scale because of the speeds they produce. Because you got decent hobby grade motors to make those things run that fast.
If you can't replace parts, it ain't hobby grade.
Yeah.
It looks like you could, like you could probably replace the servo motors that run them.
Okay, put it this way: if you can't get the parts readily available, it ain't hobby grade.
Well, I wouldn't know. I didn't buy one and I didn't go into the packaging.
RC Recreation says, "What's the answer? Just Brad it."
Brad it.
So when you don't know the answer, just Brad.
Like Reddit, Brad.
Brad Cal K Brad K BRADKAL Brad
M-A.
Cal.
Brad Cal.
Brad Callet.
Oh, we try to say Brad Collett.
Probably.
No problem, Nick.
What did you see for Nick? What did he say? I don't see that chat yet.
He said thanks for the info.
Oh.
I thought I should bring that up because it looks better, a better grade of product than the other stuff they carry there. That's why I brought that up.
Just like that little Volkswagen that RC that's come out, RC driver had it on there. That's not hobby grade, is it?
The FMS one,
Yeah, FMS.
Yes, it is.
that tan one.
Yeah.
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 You
$300
can replace
bucks.
parts on those.
Yeah.
Yeah. But can you place parts on them?
FMS. I've seen where they have a way to get parts. It's not easy, but you can get them.
Yeah.
Hey, Psycho Cage 13. Psycho 13 Garage, how you doing? There I go.
What's up,
Get
Dirk?
Psycho Cage. I keep saying Psycho Cage. I don't know
Psycho Cage.
Gonna get Exo Cage on for his money.
why. Yeah, maybe it's because of Exo Cage and Psycho Cage. I don't know.
It's okay.
I think there is a cycle cage though.
I am part dyslexic a little bit sometimes when I get tired. So sometimes when I read a name too fast, I actually start reading the name and then I subsidize for other things. So
But you know how to read in
He
French.
comes
and-
out of his cage.
is that Brad?
You know how to read in English and French.
Yes.
Oh.
And I write better in English than I do in French, because in French, I do know how to write, but there's so many spelling mistakes that I do sometimes. It's crazy because the spelling is just crazy in French. There's so many different rules. It's crazy.
Accent writings above the letters.
Psycho Cage is still saying hi to everybody. There's a lot of people he's
Psycho.
gonna say hi to.
Psycho who?
Psycho Cage 13 Garage.
I thought maybe Psycho Cage was French for Psycho 13 Garage.
Yeah, that's my nickname for him from now on. It's Psycho Cage. So
Dirk, your name's been changed.
Oh, his name's been changed, all right.
been changed to Hey Dirk.
This is after show purposes only.
Yeah.
I thought I saw some new RCs that are out recently. Rex did a video.
Psycho 13 says, I thought Psycho Cage was French for Psycho 13 Garage. In a way, because it sounds close, Psycho, it says in French, but 13 is treize. Treize and cage, that's pretty close to the same thing. Maybe my subconscious is playing tricks on me like that. So Psycho 13 Garage wrote that. Funny.
We still haven't gotten that guy from Quebec on yet.
What guy from Quebec?
That hobby store guy.
What about him?
When is he joining us ever?
Oh, I don't know. I have to schedule a time and a subject to talk to him about. Maybe the stores. It's probably going to be
line.
Yeah, his product line, what he's got to offer, and also the events that we're going to have. So I'm either going to call him and we're going to sit here, or he's going to be at his house and I'm going to be here and we're going to talk together. And then I'll invite you guys in. So first it's going to be a one-on-one talk, and then I'll invite you guys in. But it might be a special event. It's not going to be an RC talk unless we make it. But
you could do it that way. You could do it that way, and on Tuesday or Thursday, and then have us come in.
Do it however you want it.
yeah, I can do whatever I want.
I'll be prepared for the phone call. Like, has Tank sent you anything yet?
Psycho 13 says, don't ask Akeem what his nickname is for me.
That's why I said it's after hours only.
Okay.
Peter.
Oh, Queenie sucking up again. She says, Dirk, my nickname for you is the best. Hey, Sean. Sean's in the chat. Sean RC Adventure. We were talking about you a while back. Well, we were talking about you earlier. Well, more exactly, we're talking about your BRX-1. More exactly. Looks like you lost it at the event.
Lost it because he was screaming and yelling, or just lost the event in general from running his vehicle?
No.
No, somebody took it from him and walked away.
Are you freaking serious?
No, I'm not. Somebody took it and went for the day, and he did not see that truck for the day, and he could not use that truck for the day. But it did come back at the end of the day.
Oh, you made it sound like someone stole it.
Yeah.
Well, he did steal it for the day. and then he brought it back.
Long story short, Daniel had it.
Daniel from Voodoo.
Oh, he likes Voodoo. Him and him, those two get along.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was just Ransom from Axial Fest when Sean did the same thing to Voodoo.
Oh, so it was a tit for tat sort of situation.
Yeah, you know, not really, but you know, close enough.
You stole mine last time. I stole yours this time.
Very much.
Sean says that thing is insane.
Your cat's a little hyper right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
and Sean
but-
says the whole weekend I did not get to drive it. So it's not just one day, it's the whole weekend.
Nice.
Your cat's going crazy, just jumping everywhere.
Oh, shit.
See you later, Nick. Oh,
Later, Nick.
What's Guru working on now?
Oh yeah, I thought someone has a new Axial has a new bomber.
That's all.
Where did you see that?
It's been out a couple of weeks. So it's the
Yeah,
same
that's
bomb.
all.
Got
It's the
everybody-
bomber.
Yeah, that's what came.
I didn't hear about it.
It's
It's the
just
King
a
of the
special
Hammer.
edition from King of the Hammers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that a few weeks ago. Where were you?
I don't remember hearing about it, and I don't remember it being talked about as the name of it.
Okay. Yeah, it was the special edition for King of the Hammer.
I think there's some new HPIs that are out, gas and not gas. Of course, everybody was talking. I was just watching Rex's thing. He was showing some things he'd like to have.
Sean says Voodoo was shocked at its performance. Element Enduro and SCX10 were rolling over the hill climb, and the BRX1 went up it like there was no hill.
Nice.
Cool.
So who's-
and, Kevin Gibbs says the BRX1 is ruthless.
It's expensive, ain't it?
It is expensive, but when you really think about it, you're going to end up paying more money to put in your TRX1 or your SCX10 to make it perform the way that one does.
Also, it's upgraded out of the box then.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
pretty
the-
much upgraded out of the box. The geometry and everything that works with it, the weight, everything is so nice on that truck.
Awesome. Is
Uh-oh.
it like $800?
Yeah, it's about $800, I think.
Big Head's going to get it eventually.
And
Yeah.
that's without electronics.
Ooh, that's Vanquish prices.
Yeah, but you want to know
Oh.
something? You probably have electronics lying around.
It is
Yeah, I
way better. It is way better than the way better than the Vanquish. It kind of performs better on hills and side hills and things like that. But on big rocks, yes, the Vanquish probably is going to kill it. It all depends what you do with the trucks.
That'll be a splurge car for David.
But you take that BRX1 and go in a competition in class 1, you're going to beat a lot of people out there.
That's Boom Racing, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. Boom Racing. They have a new one now called the BRX2. So maybe the BRX1 is going to go down in price, but they've made a few changes on the BRX2.
I could see where they're going. They have a BRX1 and a BRX2. There could be a BRX3, which could be bottom of the line, mid line.
That would be good marketing. You think they're going to do that? go to 3 and then 4 and then 5. That would be good marketing, because going from 1 to 2 to 0 doesn't work.
What I'm trying to say is the 1 would be the top of the line, and then, you know, you go down from there.
I don't
I
see
will
it that
say-
way. I see it as version 1, version 2. That's the way I see it.
Oh, well,
Oh,
you don't
we're
see
ready for another BRX. Oh, we
BRX
already had the
3.
0. Whoops.
Yeah, but the
No,
BRX
no, be
2,
1 through 3 or something like that. I could see that being happening.
the 2 right now has a longer wheelbase and has the flexibility of having leafs or
I know David
Or
likes
links.
that new. I know David likes that new Bronco body.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah,
Tamiya's
you
put
right.
out. For the Tamiya, from the Tamiya, that body, you probably would love that body.
Oh, I'm gonna be nice today, Brad. Yeah, I love it.
You like that new Bronco body that they're putting out.
I hadn't saw it. Now I saw the old one, the old square body Bronco.
Yeah, no, they have the brand new one, the 2021 model body.
Oh, okay, like Traxxas.
They have that one. For Lexan, it has a mix of Lexan and hard parts on it. So I think the detailing is nice on it. Very nice on it.
Oh, I have to
real
check
quick,
it out.
Yeah, you want to
Real-
show it to them?
real quick, guys, Kevin Gibbs says the BRX2 is a 4-link. That is not true. It comes in 2 type, the 4-link and also leafs. You can choose which one you want. What is it you guys were talking about? Sorry, I was reading the chat.
The-
We were arguing.
Tamiya Bronco.
Bronco. I
Oh, the
thought
new
you,
Tamiya Bronco. Yeah, that's a nice one for you, big head.
You need to show it to them.
Yeah, he hasn't seen it yet.
you can just get the body, right?
Not yet, but you
Not
probably
Not yet, but
will
you'll be able to.
Okay.
Yeah, but you should show it to them anyways.
We'll make you live in suspense, Brad.
Show it to him. Come on.
This transmission is something else, ain't it?
What are you building?
Vanquish VS14 Phoenix.
Yeah, the
when-
transmission I've heard has been a pain for people.
When you build the transmission, you got to look out, because in the picture, it doesn't tell you to put, there's a spacer or there's something on the pin. It doesn't actually tell you to put it in when you're pulling in, but it actually shows you on the picture, I think 2 page back after, it actually shows you when you're about to close the 2, there's something in that pin. You need a spacer or a pin or something. I think it's a pin. And
So
it
you
doesn't
build-
tell you to put it in, but it's got to be there.
This is supposed to be the upgraded manual.
Might
The
be,
second-
might be okay.
That's what they said. I don't know. Maybe it's fixed. I hope so. Something like a C-clamp or C-clip or something like that.
Yeah, I'd have to download the manual offline, because when I was building mine, some people would tell me, don't go on that manual, go on the one off online. I went on the one online and it was exactly the same thing. So just you'll see something doesn't look right, and it didn't look right for me either when I was starting to put it together. And all of a sudden I look at the picture, I go, wait a minute, like something was wrong, something was off. I'd have to look at the manual again to tell you exactly where it is.
Yeah, I
But
think I'm
that'd
gonna
be
wait. Work on the transmission when I got some sleep. Done pretty good. I got the axles built, chassis built.
Cool. And of course, Tamiya USA is taking a friggin' long time.
It's probably using the same plugs their trucks use, so it probably don't get a whole lot of power.
Here you go, David.
Yeah, that's short wheelbase too, ain't it?
Yeah.
The
It's
truck-
actually mid wheelbase. It's
It's a
mid
two-
wheelbase. There's the Defender is on a shorter wheelbase. This is mid,
Okay.
and then the one Frank has is long.
Okay, Brad, can you be quiet a sec? Don't get too excited. It does seem like it's a short wheelbase because the body is so big for the Bronco, like the width of it and things like that. So it makes it look like a short wheelbase, but it is a mid. It's usually longer or shorter, but because of the body type, it's kind of the way it is. But it is a 2-door Bronco. It's not the 4-door. but the CCO2 is pretty nice little truck. Like I got mine and I did a video of it and I showed it. And I had a SEX10 behind me and he was having problem and I was just going over everything, no problem. So sometimes it's not the truck, it's the driver. So you'd be pretty impressed of what this little thing can do.
He's impressed with the body. Right?
And this is a Lexan body. It's not a hard body, so it's even going to be lighter. So it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's like, but I'm sure it has plastic parts to go on that Lexan body. They usually do.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like the grill, bumper, that type of
Hey.
stuff.
I got a special kind of respect for people that drink straight out of a 2-liter. I do that going down the road. I do that going down the road in my car, man. You see the way some people look at me. Wow.
Yeah, that's what you do, don't you?
Sir.
especially on the hot days out there.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can do to look manly in a Prius is drink out of a 2-liter going down the road.
But remember, if ever you buy that CCO2 from Maya, you need a Phillips screwdriver from Japan. You need that special screwdriver.
JIS.
JIS.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to find one of them too.
Yes.
I saw what is a 5 or 6 set for like less than $30.
Yeah, but you can go to the hardware store. If you go to your hardware store, you'll see it on the wall. It's going to be JIS Phillips, and it's going to be written on it JIS. Just write
Got
those
thousands
letters
of
down.
screwdrivers.
Yeah,
But
just write
yeah,
those letters
if I
down
don't
and you'll see.
JIS.
Stand
Okay.
for Japan Industrial Supply.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Sure,
Japanese industrial screwdriver or something like that.
Okay. Hey, we want to go get a 2-liter and drink out of it.
Hey,
Apex 492 is the bit I have that works on them. Later, Radioactive.
you know, who knows? Maybe tomorrow I'll make a 4-door version of it. It'll be on the one that you have in the Mercedes. It'll be on the longer wheelbase.
The Amazon has some JIS. You just type JIS screwdriver or JIS Phillips, and they're $9, $8. They're
more
vary
like
from different
Kind
prices.
of squarish, right? I think
It's
they're
not
more
as
broad.
pointy.
not as pointy. Yeah.
There is a difference. There is a friggin' difference. You can't just use any screwdriver.
Yeah. I've got 1,000 Phillips heads, but 2 regulars.
Yeah, you can, if you have a lot of different Phillips heads, you might have one already. So once you take your screw, just put it on there. You'll see it doesn't sit right. But yeah, as
Right.
soon as you get the right screwdriver, it's going to be perfect fit.
So when are you and Jake gonna have a face off with your CCO2s?
Who's going to have a face off?
You and him.
Me and who? Jake?
Yeah.
When he comes down. He might come down for the special events we're having. I don't know.
I hope he brings his CCO2 so you guys can have it off on the trails.
Yeah.
He's going to be competitive.
There's only one person I want to beat, Brad. There's only one person I want to beat on the trails.
Who?
Me.
Okay.
I always want to better myself. I don't care what the others do with their truck. It's me with my truck. I want to beat what I can do, what I did previously. That's how I
But
look
you know
at
what? You could be eventually the man that people that look to drive those things to get the most out of them. You're going to be you could be the one who knows how to drive them the best.
No. I don't want to be that guy. Kevin Gibbs says, I have a special screwdriver for outlets.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I got one of these regular screwdrivers with the dual bit.
Okay.
It's supposed to be for doing electrical work. But you can see how
It arced. Did
Why?
it arc a couple times?
what's that?
Did it arc a couple times?
No,
No?
because I'm smart when I start working on stuff and electricity. I shut the power off to that whole area.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
No
Why
fun. You need to have that. You need to have that zap.
A
Exactly,
good electrician works with the power on. Come on.
right?
Yeah.
Well,
One wire at a time, baby, one wire at a time.
You know,
People know, a good electrician knows it's not the voltage that's going to kill you, it's the amperage.
no, I
And
already
that's a
got. I
Brad
already,
fact. That's a
I
Brad
already
fact.
had,
That's
I already
Dead
had one
electrician
amp
knows
with-
it's the voltage
I already
that's
have
gonna kill you.
one part of my body that'll vet me straight. I don't need to try to blow that up too.
Yeah, well, it doesn't feel good, regardless if it's not the amperage that's killing it. That still doesn't feel good.
Frank, I got to go to a No Hands of God in a couple of weeks. Want to be my partner? No. And plus, it's more than a couple weeks. When's the event?
So, how many people were at the USTEs this year? More than last year?
I don't
Probably
know
about
what the
1,000
final
people
count
or
was.
so.
It could have been more than what they had last year
It was.
by a great deal.
No, it was like 1,000 people or something like that, 950 or more or something like that. Yeah.
That's a lot. I assume the trails were pretty crowded.
From what I've seen in the videos, it didn't look too bad.
Very well orchestrated.
Who's the one who runs that program over there?
Rob Matthews.
I bet you him and Parker should get together and do something good together.
Well,
The
there's-
event is in three weeks and 2 days, not a couple of weeks. You scared me there for a sec. And hopefully the weather's going to be nice for that because I'd taken a chance of doing an event early like that, 19th of March. So hopefully the friggin' snow's going to go away.
Sean said, what did he miss? He blacked out when you guys said Tamaya.
Huh.
Crazy.
So your first event's in March, Frank?
Yeah, March 19th.
Oh,
Yeah, my
right
birthday.
before the official start of spring.
Yep. So I'm taking a chance that spring is going to be early.
Well,
It's gonna
that's
be- it's going to be
try
nice
to
and
push
muddy,
through the last
nice and wet.
year in February.
Well, we'll make it happen. It's the season opener.
Frank
Yeah,
Bambi
Millie.
asked the question a little bit ago in the chat.
Oh. What was the question? I don't see it.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, what brushless system do any of you guys run in your 1/10 4x4 buggy?
I have a Castle in one. And any other ones I have is not going to be the Castle. The Castle is a splurge for that car. Actually, the Elf helped me with that one.
Okay.
I would not have normally bought a $114 unit.
Me, I do not run any brushless system in my 4x4 buggies because I don't have any 4x4 buggies.
I'm
I've
hoping
got
one
the
day you'll have
one.
one, Frank.
I've got the old Optima Mid, and I'm not going to put a brushless setup in that unless I get a period correct one.
Okay.
I know, and I know my Scorcher and my Fighting Buggies, even though that's not four-wheel drive, those will have surpasses or something like that.
Hmm.
But my most expensive system is the Castle 3,
Oh yeah.
Sidewinder 3, the 4600.
Yeah, that would be good for the 4x4 buggy because they're not that heavy, so which is good.
Oh, I have a feeling it's going to be close to 40 mile an hour.
Okay. Depends on the gearing you put, that's for sure.
Well, we have
And how are you going to determine the speed, Brad? How are you going to do that?
I'll I'll just get a sense of it because of what I've seen people run in the past.
No,
You know, there's an app on your
Buy
phone.
a GPS unit, but I don't. I got to spend it on other things for the cars.
Do you have another spare phone? That you're
No,
not
I don't
using?
have a spare phone that I could use.
Okay, because if you had one, you can actually download an app for it on Wi-Fi, and then the app is called a GPS app, and you can run that on your phone and put it in the car or tape it to the car and see how fast it goes. That's what I've done. Works pretty good.
Well, I've seen what 4,000s do on vehicles. So
Cool. Or ask somebody that does speed run to send you a GPS module that they don't use anymore. That's another option.
I'd like to know who has one that they don't use anymore.
Yeah. I think Brad would use that on all his car. Like stick
Yes,
it
I
on
would.
there. Let's see how fast it goes. Let's see how fast it goes.
I would.
I remember when Kurt used to use his phone, it was all cracked and busted up.
Right. The screen was all busted.
But you know what?
Still
The
worked.
cell phone weighs more than one of those monitors.
Right.
Still worked though.
Yeah, but it might take some speed from it, the cell phone, because it's heavier.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Yeah, I have one of the Sky RC here, but this is the older version, the one with that has a screen on it.
Yeah.
So
You haven't even used that one.
no, I haven't used this one yet. Still in the package. I ordered it from China from man, who was it? I think it was Banggood, or I can't remember where I
Yeah,
got
they're
this
still
from, but it took months to get here. It was crazy.
It's still like $60 even from them.
Yeah, well, see, by time I paid Canadian, I paid $87 or $88, I think, for it by the time I got here.
Are you going to use it this year?
I'm gonna try to. But now that the newer one is there that actually works with your phone,
Yeah.
I almost feel like trying to sell this one and getting the other one because I'd rather use the other one with the phone.
The other one has more telemetry on it, if I'm not mistaken.
The other one's a little bit better because you can use it for drag race. There's so many things that you can use it more than what this one does.
Yeah, but I swear it has more telemetry processing on it too. But
No, it's just, I think it's just more settings. The fact that it's waterproof, that you can put it in boats and
I
everything.
think you
Air.
put it in flashers and tell how high it can go. too.
Yeah,
Yes.
it does air
Yeah.
for helicopters
Yeah,
or
it's-
planes or
like I said, more telemetry.
Yeah.
That's altitude.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what telemetry means.
I know you know what that means.
Your speed, your RPMs.
Yeah, I mean, y'all,
That's all telemetry.
I've got through 53 years of life without knowing what it means.
I'm gonna be 50. Hey, David, I'm gonna be 53 a week from this Sunday.
Oh, man, we're gonna have to throw you a birthday party.
Yeah.
Bubbles RC shed tank. I'll buy it. I'm not too far from you. Where are you, Bubbles?
in Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan? That's pretty far from me, Saskatchewan.
Because
I
that's
live
on the
all the
other
way-
side of Manitoba.
I'm all the way in Ontario.
It's still gonna be expensive just to send it with inside Canada, if I'm not mistaken, too.
Yeah, it's just up the street, Frank.
Just up the street.
I'll be there in 2 days, Frank.
Hey, Guru, why'd your boy buy a Rift? You know he don't ever drive it.
I saw that, man. You see how clean that thing looks? It's got low profile.
Probably afraid of it with all the horror stories.
Have you seen that picture? I mean, whoa.
He probably got $10,000 worth of parts put on it too.
Who's
Oh,
that?
so it won't break.
Icons.
Oh, icons. You mean spit and shine?
Yeah, spit and shine.
That's what Guru calls them. It's crazy the amount of truck he has, but how nice they are also, which is,
Yeah,
it's nice having nice trucks like that, but you do have to use it once in a while.
They do look very nice.
Hey, Frank, I know you wouldn't want to do a speed test on your crawlers because they're supposed to be slow, but you could use the altitude to see how high you guys are when you're when you're driving up things. You could see how high you drove them up. That would be a good thing to know.
Yeah, how high you are when you
Yeah.
drive.
See, you could use it for crawlers just to find out the altitude you're driving up on.
I'd rather find the angle, the degrees of how steep the hill was. I'd rather find that.
I gotta go get
Who
an
knows? Maybe there's some
altitude
programming
adjustment.
in the updates for it to do that.
Maybe.
Gotta go have an altitude adjustment.
Altitude, I don't know how altitude would even affect those cars. It wouldn't, but it affects you
Mhm.
because you got to walk with it.
Bubbles, send me an email at the Tank RC with your address. I'll see how much it's going to be for shipping, and we can work out a price or something if you're really interested. We'll see. The Tank RC at gmail.com.
Hey, Brett.
And I'll include some stickers, some channel stickers from me. That's a bonus.
Oh, well, I wanted to know if Brett saw JD Passel running his fighting buggy.
Don't know. I don't think I saw it either.
I didn't know he even had it.
Oh yeah.
I swear he broke one of the rear suspension pieces in the back because it when he flipped over, it like, and then I saw it like this when he was driving. It was still driving, but he didn't mention anything. I mentioned it looked like he broke something in the suspension in the back.
Oh yeah.
It shouldn't break. I mean, it's a metal in the back. That's all metal. It could have, maybe he did something to a pin or something that holds it back there. I don't know.
CG Greens, Nightbot is a good guy. He actually reminds you to do some stuff. It reminded him to do a thumbs up on the video. Brad, did you thumbs up this video yet?
I need to.
I haven't done that yet, Frank.
No, because you're not on YouTube. You never thumbs up my video, my RC Talk video.
Hey, don't take it personally. I don't do it to anybody.
It's okay. I'm just throwing you. Jay's RC Expedition did a shout out for himself. Go check out his channel. And Brad did get his channel back, so now he's back on it.
Yeah, but you know it's working. It's acting up again with it's not clouding up the new ones.
Oh yeah.
It's doing that again to me, and it's saying it's 17 instead of 16 or 15. Rex sent me a couple of the things. I read them. It wouldn't say that I read them. It wouldn't remove them. I just wrote another thing to them.
Oh,
no one's responding to me.
It takes a long time to get a reply from YouTube. Just be patient and they'll reply.
Did you just tell Brad to be patient?
Yes, I just told Brad to be patient.
Good.
I don't know if it's going to work, but I still told him.
Okay.
Well, I guess Guru is patient, aren't you, Guru?
He is patient until some people tell him to bug off or
Cuss me
hurry
out
up or whatever. So
I'm gonna go to bed, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Tank, C Guru, Kurt, Brad,
Very
Keith,
good.
Bye,
John,
David.
Big Ed.
Easy.
where are you going? Where are you going?
Man, I got a long day tomorrow. I had a long day today, but I got a longer one tomorrow. But you know I love you, brother.
Hey, Jesus loves you more. Jesus loves you more.
God loves you more. There you
God
go.
loves you more. That's it.
How about I say God loves you more? You got to say it right now.
Yeah,
Yes,
not
sir.
Jesus, but God.
Y'all
See you
take
later.
care.
Bye, David.
All right.
Yeah, if
Brad, I heard you trying to talk to me when I wasn't around.
Oh, I said JD Passel has 2 videos of the fighting buggy running. He has one.
I saw it.
Did he break something in the rear suspension? It looked like he broke something.
I don't know. I didn't watch the videos. I just saw them posted. I'm so far behind on everything. I'm trying to catch up.
I
Yeah.
would think you'd want to see that thing running. I swear he's probably using a brushless, and he didn't tell me what he's running. And he usually runs brushless in all his cars.
I'm far behind and catching up on some videos also. And then there used to be a guy that used to send me a whole bunch of videos on top of that on emails, but he stopped doing that, which is good now. So
You're talking about me, but I've sent very little to you now. Only
yes.
things I thought you'd be interested in. I did send you a CCO1 where somebody looked like he was doing a really good job rock crawling with one.
Cool.
Couple of them.
Cool. So now we got to get Brad a GPS module. Fine.
Yes,
More
because
stuff
everybody would
Brad.
be, with all the way I like my motors in my cars, people are going to say, well, let's see what this thing does now.
Well, some of the trucks you have are very slow, so theoretically you wouldn't hurt your phone if you taped it to it.
No.
Go get one of the old Hot Wheels radar guns. They work.
Oh, yeah?
Hot Wheels radar guns.
Yeah,
Never even heard of that.
look it up. I've got one. It works.
Hey, Brad, you know that pop is not good for you. You got to drink water, man.
It's diet. I know.
Oh,
That's
look,
even
Guru's
worse
got
for you.
something. Guru, is that a
Oh.
tape heat
No,
gun
this is
or-
the thermometer. I thought I had my radar gun.
Okay. Yeah, it looked like a thermometer. That's why I was running. Why the heck is we're talking about speed gun and he's taking out the thermometer?
No, Kagan's got a good one there. Metro Parks PD might have a radar gun you can get clocked.
I actually, years ago, I did have a Ranger. See
Oh,
how
yeah?
fast one of my cars were going, and she did it.
Yeah, I've
Did
had
she
cops
arrest you
clock
after?
mine.
Well, they see that this little thing is going so fast, and they're like, I'm interested in how fast this thing's going. And everybody's thinking, this thing could be going faster than the speed.
Yeah, mine did. The cop didn't know what to
Well-
do other than laugh.
My TLO1, I did it at the TLO1. It was the TLO1 that she did, and it did 27 miles an hour. And in the metro parks, it's 25 miles an hour mostly.
Okay.
Oh, I was going faster than the speed limit.
No, I was more than double the speed limit with mine. I was
come on,
52 with the Rustler.
come on, you're not supposed to get pulled over by the cops running the felony?
Who don't phone
Yours,
call?
you almost got killed by your felony when you were in the metro parks, going around in a circle like, you're like, I'm not going to stop this thing without breaking something on me.
No, babe.
John knows the situation. That was crazy. That was scary. It was scary.
It lost calibration on me, and I was trying to recalibrate. Next thing I know, it took off.
Oh, no.
Yeah, full speed.
That's why you have it upside down or on top of something so the wheels are off the ground.
Well, I had just calibrated, and I shut it off and turned it back on.
Ah,
Calibrated backwards.
oops.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's supposed to be neutral, it's supposed to be first, but instead I did full throttle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man, he went there to try to stop it with his leg and foot. I'm like, oh God, I hope it doesn't break him.
That's a good one,
Gibbs.
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin Gibbs says Brad Kalman, the Metro Park Demon. Because you speed so much with your cars.
I'll be happy to know. I'm hoping that, because I have the perfect motor for my Grasshopper, and I'm hoping it does 20 miles an hour at least with it. It's
That's
perfect.
what your new channel should be called, the Metro Park Demon.
Yeah, right. The Rangers will be looking for me if I did that.
Yeah.
Brad Kalman, how fast does it go?
Oh, that's the name of the channel? How fast does it go?
Yeah, Brad
Yeah.
Kalman's how fast does it go?
Inquiring mind wants to know.
Who don't phone?
Why do speed demons want to know? I tell everybody if they get a Grasshopper, the perfect motor is the dirt tuned. It's perfect for that car.
Just imagine all
That
the
conversation very
speed
often.
people. All the speed people would go to your channel because it's a speed demon to go see how fast to make your RC go and go see Brad. And then you're telling them, look at my Tamiya, it goes 40 miles an hour. That's amazing. So you get all those speed guys after you. It'd be cool.
It's hard to get that plastic going that fast.
Let's go.
Hey,
wait.
plastic going that fast would still hurt you.
Oh, yeah.
You know that, don't you?
The only problem is he forgot to switch it from kilometers an hour to miles per hour.
It goes to the world.
I gotta test that thing.
Hey, a 3-pound car doing 40 miles an hour, it's not going to feel good hitting you.
Okay, thanks, Bubbles.
I don't know, Brad. What do you think of the mud bosses and stuff when I had them there?
I thought if it hit you, it would hurt a lot.
They go about 30, 35.
Yep.
He is back.
I mean,
Uh,
3-pound car is still going to hurt at 40 miles an hour.
Kevin's asking, what is your fastest speed so far, Brad?
27.
Right now, the fastest car I think I have, because I haven't tested all the newer ones, I still think my WL Toy is my fastest.
That's an oxymoronic statement, but okay.
Okay, but
I was
that
watching
didn't,
more on it was clocked at 31 miles an hour.
So it's about
Ooh,
32.
holy smokes back, man.
For a 14 scale car, I'm talking about. That's pretty fast.
Doc.
cool. And what about the one that you have, the brushless system, the Castle Creation now? How fast do you think that one's gonna go?
I have a
know, right,
feeling it's
Tony?
gonna. I have a feeling it's gonna do 35, 40. Just an assumption.
Okay,
Yes, sir. Brad really likes speed.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I'll bring the B link and we'll update it.
You know, it's a
Turn it up,
proven
Brad.
fact that RCs go faster at the skate park.
I told him if he fixed, if he fixes actually another car. If you help me fix the new Bright with the brushless motor in it, I'll take those 2 cars, that and the Arma, to the skate park. John.
Oh,
oh, there you go, Brad at the skate park. That's something I gotta see.
I'll have 2
yeah.
cars designated to run it at skate parks when because John's so pushing on that. I'll have 2 cars for him to do that, but some things have to be done to them.
Okay.
John's like,
That sounds like a challenge to be accepted.
Oh yeah, the challenge has already been accepted.
well,
I
the
told-
new
I told-
Bright,
I
I
told-
need to
I
get some
told-
parts to make it steer better, and I'd like to have oil-filled dampers on it if I'm going to take it to a skate park,
Mm.
just to help tone down the jarring.
I told Brad there will be a flying Tamiya.
I'm not taking any of my Tamayas. I'll take. You want me to go to? You never said.
Hey, you never said whose it was
you
gonna
said
be.
you wanted me to take any
I didn't
car,
say- I
and
didn't
I
say it
gave
was
you one
one.
car.
Said there will be a flying Tamiya.
He didn't say yours. He said a flying Tamiya.
Oh,
He didn't
his.
say yours.
He's
Yeah,
got
he
2
never
cars.
said whose.
He's got 3 Tamayas, but I don't know if he's going to run it. I don't think he's going to run a cloud at the.
Let me tell you, before I've taken my Tamiya and my Traxxas to the skate park, and the Tamiya came back not broken, but the Traxxas did. But
Well, the
that's just way
Traxxas
it's
is
built.
heavier and the Tamiya is lighter.
I'm going to say weight to power ratio right there.
Yes, definitely. Weight to power, and also the TT01 or TT02 has so much protection in the front bumper and the rear bumper, and the way the body is, it's like a bubble. It's when it lands, you almost can't break that.
It's
kinda
a polyurethane bumper that they put on them.
Yep. It's kind of cool. Oh, that's a long thing to read. I'm gonna have to check my glasses because my buddy has a range finder that also does radar. Oh, really? And
Oh,
my
really?
Granite clocked at 48 miles an hour with my Granite BLX.
I think I told you guys this. The guy, if you ever watch Cage Man, he's a guy from Japan, but he does videos. It's been a long time since he did the last one. He had one. He had a Tamiya, one of the comicals, and he got it to 48 miles an hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it had bigger tires in the rear. I mean, taller tires in the rear.
Yeah, I ran 6S on my Savage trying to do a speed run, and I had buggy tires on it. Let me tell you, I went 69 miles an hour with it, I think. And it was like pizza cutters. Those things were like so ballooned up. And as soon as I let go of the trigger to slow down a bit, the whole car like it went down and off to the side. It was just crazy.
Like uneven brake.
No
It sounds
control.
like uneven brake stopping.
Oh, it's next time I do speed run, I need to get speed run tires and not do it with those type of tires. It's crazy.
Belted tires would help negate that.
There's so much thing you got to learn when you start to do speed run. It's just crazy. Like my hat tips off to you, Kurt, because it's
Kurt does speed runs?
Kurt, yeah,
Not
he
me.
tries to do speed run.
Right on my roof.
But he did reach the 100 miles an hour club, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Hey, with what car? I forgot what you did with 100 miles an hour.
Like typing.
The tire.
Okay. Well, I think
What would you do, Brad, with a 100-mile-an-hour car?
Shelf queen.
I have no shelf queens, man.
You got a whole Christmas tree of them, if you ask me.
You're just still
When
in the
they're built, they'll
boxes.
be
That's
run.
all.
When they're built, they will be run.
Yeah, once they're built, you'll run them one at a time.
It has
And then they're
nothing to
gonna
do
go on
with
the
it.
shelf.
That's not a shelf queen.
They're gonna go on the shelf.
Tony says he broke his Kyosho charger today.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what did he break on it?
I don't know. He just said I crashed my new Kyosho my Kyosho Charger VE today.
Check out his new video.
Tony says Guru turned into a 13-year-old there.
Yeah, my fault, y'all. That's about a 40 to a 50-year-old habit.
Yeah.
Okay. It probably feel even better once I lose all my teeth and just have gums to just gum my tongue.
Don't you have most of your teeth?
No,
Oh, thought you did.
only 5 teeth at the top. I got shot, knocked all my teeth out.
Yeah, Bubble says my granite ballooned bad too. Crazy. So it's past 11:30, so we'll start saying our goodbyes, and we'll start with the man that says the most usually, which is Brad. Go ahead, Brad, say bye.
Thanks for joining us, and bye. Hope to see you all later, and hopefully you will join more of Frank's after-hour thing by applying to his setup.
Okay, thank you very much. John Martin.
Thanks for having me, and go charge something up and break stuff. I ran laps and broke stuff.
Cool. You had fun, right?
Oh yeah.
Good stuff. AZ Froggy.
Thanks for the invite, Frank. Everyone stay safe this week and weekend, and maybe I'll check in somewhere from Vegas.
Sounds good. You're going there next week?
Leave Saturday.
Ah,
Be there
cool.
Sunday through Wednesday.
Sounds good. Have fun and drive safe. Keith.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me, Tank, and thanks guys for helping me with the bearing stuff and figuring all that stuff out. Appreciate it.
Not a problem. Kurt.
Thanks for having me, Tank, and get out there and do a speed run.
With proper tires and proper stuff. And watch those shins.
It's either foams or belted tires.
Yeah. Guru.
Everybody hit that thumbs up. Enjoy the rest of your week. Make sure you be safe. Catch you on the next one. I guess Sean's.
Yep. Sean's coming tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah, supposed to be.
Cool. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you for popping in with us and talking to us and chatting with us in the chat. And we'll see you next time and tomorrow on Sean's. And we'll see you next Tuesday on Tamaya Tuesday. Until then, go charge up some batteries and go out there and have some fun and break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun.
I have fun until I break things.
Right, John?
Yeah. uh-huh.
Break
Make,
it.
make sure when you're working on your race car that you have your pinion gears completely cinched down.
Oh, you do have to put Loctite on them, eh?
Yeah, but I've changed them so often I don't do it.
Terrible, terrible.